Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Houston Rockets. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 34,
Russ at the controls. To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook. Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block. To George Hill. Short jumper off the mark.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Bucks basketball. George Hill to Middleton. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense to Antetokounmpo. Not today.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Harden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Curling inside to Covington. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And the rebound by Tucker. To Westbrook. Bucks take down the board. Hill into the front court. They're down 3. To Antetokounmpo. Finish that. To Harden. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Antetokounmpo. Shot from the lane won't go. Turns and slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis with it up top. 5-point game. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Harden in possession. Leads a bucket. Slams it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Middleton. Tucker to Westbrook. Goes to the left side from long range. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Time to shuffle things up. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
James Harden at the controls. Greg Monroe pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive.
In the first quarter.
Tucker. Trying to cash in. Won't go. Hill across the timeline. Down 5. To Middleton. From the painted area. Won't go down. Covington to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Bucks at the controls. Count the basket inside.
4-2. The assist from number 20, Martin Williams.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Rockets with the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Lets it fly from long range. He drills the 3.
Woo! That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Lopez. Robin Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Ersan Ilyasova sends it away. Going the other way. Hill into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Lays it up and in.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Westbrook with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Hill. Here comes the screen. To George Hill. That's a 24-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Westbrook into the front court. Up by 6. To Covington. Here's a chance from long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The Bucks at the controls. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Probing the defense. Covington fires the 3.
That's his first personal.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. Off the mark, only makes 1 of 3. Hill across the timeline, trailing by 10. Has a look. Shot for Hill won't go. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Tucker to Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down a dozen. George Hill to Adetokunbo. And the Rockets have the rebound. To Westbrook. Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo, now a step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Harden.
In the second quarter.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Harden to Westbrook. 24-second violation.
No basket.
Short jumper stays out. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 for 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. To Antetokounmpo. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Harden with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Can't connect from in close. Middleton. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets way out in front.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rockets didn't hold back in that opening half. It was, and with that,
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here's Harden with the rock. Curling inside. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Lopez to Middleton. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Greg Monroe trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Russ at the controls. Screen coming.
To number 9, Jeremy Brett.
Antetokounmpo. Shot from the lane won't go. To Covington. Nothing going here on that drive. And a nice finish at the rim. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden in possession. Up a dozen. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Bucks at the controls. To Lopez. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Covington. Deep left corner. From the outside, no good.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
The rebound belongs to Houston. Westbrook into the front court. They lead it by 14. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
From the painted area, won't go down. Harden with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Westbrook with it. His guys holding the big lead. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Giannis with it up top. His guys down big. Hill to Antetokounmpo. And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Houston with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Harden. They get it down to Tucker. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Brook Lopez with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Hill. To Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from inside. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Goes to the left side. the pro hop. Strong footwork.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Substitution being made in this one. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Harden to Covington. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To George Hill. The drive, right to the basket. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Has a look. Gordon's shot misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nice pass to set things up. With a drop step. Long heave from three-quarters court. That's the end of the third quarter. It's been all Rockets. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. It's Westbrook. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Covington. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Robert Covington at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. And he can't convert the free throw. Hill into the front court. Down a bundle. Trying to cash in. And he drains it.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker, 4-3, and he burns them.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lopez to Adetokunbo. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about
it. It's Rockets ball. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Well defended. Monroe to Lopez. Nice pass to set things up. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down by 15. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Middleton. It's Westbrook with the board. And now Houston has the basketball.
Let's go.
Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for 2.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Lopez. Robert Covington rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Brook Lopez. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Westbrook across the timeline. The lead is 15. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lopez to Adetokunbo. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden has it up the floor. Holding the defense. Curling inside, throws it down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Harden to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Giannis with it up top. Trailing by 15. It's Covington with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Middleton. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Harden. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
James Harden trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Harden hits the free throw. It's a three-point play. The Rockets extend their lead. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's Russ at the controls. Going to launch beyond the arc. Robert Covington is long, and it pays off with the three.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
And look out.
The assist from number 22, Chris Middleton.
It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Bucks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, this one's ready for takeoff.
And Ed, you have to give a lot of credit to Daryl Morey. He's done a great job in reviving this franchise. There's no doubt about it. They're on their way up.
You have to love the analytics of basketball. No team in the NBA has been better than the Rockets. Let's get ready for this one. The Spurs begin the game with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Houston takes over. Russell Westbrook against Murray. Sizing up the defense. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Russell Westbrook, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Murray into the front court. They trail by 2. Aldridge to DeRozan. Has a chance. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's Rockets' ball. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nice pass to set things up. And he hits.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Harden, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Harden shoots. Deep 2 there, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Harden. That's good D. Shot no good. Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. And he hits.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Shot for James Harden. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Murray. DeJounte Murray with the dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Russ at the controls. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
DeRozan here against Harden. To Aldridge. Oh, defender pulling the chair. DeJounte Murray. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Tucker guarded by Ariza. To Covington.
Minutes remaining in the first quarter.
The rebound taken by San Antonio. To Aldridge. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation.
Houston.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Hayden. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Yeah, go to work, man. That's all you. That's all you.
With a drop step. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hayden into the front court. 14-10 the score. To DeRozan. Fine to shoot. He's looking for that touch. Here's a chance from long range, and it's Payton there for the rebound. Oh, he got a piece of it. That's it for the first quarter. The Spurs have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Russell Westbrook, picked up by Mills. To P.J. Tucker, 4-3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Patty Mills. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
And he makes them both. It's in the hands of James Harden. Turnaround It's good. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Shot from the lane won't go. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down 3. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Robert Covington able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's Westbrook. Gets a shot up off the mark. To DeRozan. Working hard on the glass. Another follow. No good. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Jordan Bell at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 68%. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. It's James Harden once again. Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And he hits.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Spurs in possession. The shot by Mills, no good. Gordon with it. They trail by 1. To Westbrook. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Tough make through traffic.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden against Patty Mills. Has a look. Harden shot, no good.
Ed, let's bring it back to the fundamentals here. You have to follow through on that, not a slingshot.
Rockets have it. Houston with the basketball. Westbrook off the mark. Mills in possession, up by 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Catch up, baby. I got him. Let's go.
Harden. To Westbrook. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Westbrook with the basketball. 5-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook matched up with Pirtle. Curling inside. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden into the front court. Down 5. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Harden. The jumper's off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
The drive right to the basket. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 3 in this first half.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Whoa, what a finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Murray into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Russell Westbrook matched up with DeJounte Murray. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. He'll let one fly from half court. Time expires to end the first half. The Spurs have the lead.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Two-point shot for James Harden. Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To DeRozan. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Harden in possession. The deficit now up to 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden picked up by DeRozan. To Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Great feed. He was hacked. They let it go.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. You're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Jakob Poeltl at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
It's Russ at the controls. Takes stock of the floor. Russell Westbrook matched up with DeJounte Murray. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To DeRozan. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan. 4 out of 7. Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
San Antonio ball. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down. To DeRozan. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Harden guarded by Ariza. Sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
DeJounte Murray against the former MVP. Down low, Aldridge.
I know you see this mismatch.
Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's Westbrook. Just not going down. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Great dish to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Rockets have the ball. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Substitution being made in this one. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Harden in possession. His guys down 11. From long range. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Murray with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. And the rebound taken by Grant. To Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Westbrook to Harden. Shot clock violation.
No basket.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Elfrid Payton, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Harden. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Shot from the lane won't go. Westbrook with it. His guys down 3. To Harden. The pass set it all up.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Hayden with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Down to Grant. Jakob Poeltl tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Harden. For three. Not getting the bounce. To Harden. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Spurs, number 12,
Hayden on the drive, but it won't go. To Covington. Harden. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
It's corralled by San Antonio. To Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Hayden into the front court. Down 5. Missed a wide open look. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Hart with the basketball. Up by 3. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. Tucker to Covington. Five seconds to shoot. James Harden. Just off the mark. Payton with the basketball. They're down 3. Knocked loose. Elfrid Payton picked up by Westbrook. And the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Spurs will take the timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Fans have used the red donation boxes located around the concourse. We're accepting non-perishable food items for homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. DeRozan, Harden's on him. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Westbrook into the front court. Leads 3. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Curling inside, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. With the interception. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Short jumper off the mark. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Spurs lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Houston Rockets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.